Hi, welcome to Ms. Cooper's art class. Today I'm celebrating having 10,000 subscribers by making a drawing with 10,000 dots. To make one dot for each subscriber, I chose to use some Pigma Micron pens since they're my favorite pens to work with, but I chose some colorful ones, which isn't something that I usually do, but I felt like that would be fun and celebratory. I chose to do stippling and draw with the dots because the most popular video that I have is a stippling tutorial, and I find a lot of joy in stippling. I think it helps me unwind. I like the time that it takes to make because it makes me consider my drawing and life in general and really appreciate the materials that I'm working with and the feel of putting marks on a page. And I know that's a unique sensation to each person, but for me, I find a lot of joy in it by doing stippling. And so I chose to do my 10,000 dots for 10,000 subscribers. I've been on YouTube for about 5 years, and it was really exciting to hit this milestone. And I feel really appreciative of all the people who tuned into my channel. So I felt like doing something that really emphasizes the number of 10,000 would feel good and would be a good way to kind of process this for myself. And I found a lot of enjoyment in it because I also have never ever thought about how many dots I use to make a drawing. It was really interesting to me. I also didn't know how long it would take, so it only took about 2 hours to put all the dots on the paper. To count them out, I did not count to 10,000 because that's difficult to remember. It would be very easy to lose track. And, I still want to concentrate on where I'm putting the dots on the paper. And it's hard to do that if I'm counting to 10,000. So I kept a tally on another piece of paper. I counted by 100s and counted in groups of 100 to make this happen. I wasn't sure exactly how much space this would take, although I did practice on a post-it note with about 200 dots. It's hard to know how it'll actually shape up in the end, so I chose a bigger piece of paper than I needed just to be sure that I wouldn't run out of space. I think if I were to do this kind of exercise again, I would probably have some more dense areas of dots. I wouldn't spread them out as much, but spreading them out allowed me to see more of the dots on the page and appreciate the color. And ultimately, this wasn't meant to be anything in particular. It wasn't meant to be realistic. I didn't have any goals for this aside from just enjoying the materials, celebrating, and really thinking about just how many dots 10,000 dots happens to be. So if you're looking for a reference for about how many dots 10,000 dots looks like on a page, whatever I was trying to say there, and if you're wondering how long it takes, well, now you know. It's about this big and it takes about 2 hours, at least if you go at my speed, which is very sped up for this video. I didn't include all the footage because that is a lot of dots, and it is a lot of the same thing. Anyway, if you've ever tuned into my videos, even if this is the first one you've ever tuned into, I really appreciate your views. I appreciate being seen and getting the chance to share my love of art with people on YouTube. I'm an art teacher by day, that is my thing, but it's also fun to teach on here, so thank you for tuning in wherever you are. Anyway, this is what the finished product looked like. I was very happy with it and I enjoyed the process, and I hope you enjoyed it too. If you'd like to see more videos, of course you can subscribe, give this a like, and maybe give this a try too. Take care.